Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Friskan Angraini from Design and Manufacture Study Program. In this opportunity, it is an honor for me to present my panel project proposal about stress analysis of Lowbed trailer rear chassis structure using finite element method. In this occasion, there are 3 points of discussion. For the first is introduction. Introduction is about research background, research problems, research objective, research significance, and delimitation of the research. And the second is about literature review. Literature review is about finite element method. And the third is methodology. Methodology is about flowchart and estimation of research time. The first point is introduction. In this point, we will discuss about general description of the research. The growth of the manufacturing industry is in line with the increase in logistic and distribution activities in the production and construction process, such as mining raw materials, building materials, and equipment, especially with heavy materials. In the distribution process, heavy equipment is required to transport the material. Using direct equipment transportation can help increase efficiency and productivity in the process of transporting and distributing materials, and also can reduce the risk of work accident. And for transporting and distributing heavy equipment, it also needed transportation like lowbed trailer. Lowbed trailer is one of transportation that used for distributing heavy loads such as construction equipment, machinery, and large buildings. Because the tonnage which transported is very large, so to produce lowbed trailer with high quality, several factors must be considered. There are about design, selection of the right material, efficiency production process, as well as structural analysis. Structural analysis can help determining the strength and crisis point that have the highest stress, as well as the stability of the structure required to withstand the large loads. And the chassis structure of lowbed trailer is an important role because it is the main structure that functions to support the weight of the truck and the large load. So in this study, to determine the stress distribution in the rear lowbed trailer chassis structure, and analysis and simulation is using finite element method. The lowbed trailer that will be used in this research is the lowbed dolly trailer with 120 tons capacity, who owned by GV Dwimitra Karya Perkasa, which is a truck and trailer fabrication company. The modeling process will use CAD software, and simulation, also analysis, will use ANSYS software. So from this research, it is hoped that there will be design improvement, increased efficiency, and cost effectiveness, which can be applied to the next manufacturing production of lowbed trailer. And the next is about research problem. First, how to model the rear chassis structure of lowbed dolly trailer 120 tons. And the second, how to analyze the rear chassis structure stress of the lowbed dolly trailer 120 tons. And the next is about research objective. First, to know the process of modeling the rear chassis structure of the lowbed trailer dolly 120 tons. And the second, to know stress analysis the rear chassis structure of the lowbed dolly trailer 120 tons. And the next is about research significance. First, as a graduation requirement for academics at Shipbuilding Institute of Polytechnic Surabaya. And the second, as a reference for further research about stress analysis of the lowbed trailer chassis structure. And the third, as a reference in the process of manufacturing lowbed trailer. And the next is about delimitation of the research. First, the analysis and modeling carried out in the study is only the lowbed trailer chassis structure at the rear. Second, simulation and analysis were carried out using ANSYS Workbench R1 Academic Student 2023. The material used in the structure of the main beam low-bed trailer is ASTM A514 with a tensile strength of 718 Newton per millimeter square. And fourth, the load is assumed to be supported by two main beams so that the calculated load is 16 tons per beam. And the next is about literature review. Literature review contains theory that will be used in the research. The first is about lowbed trailer. Lowbed trailer is a type of truck that is used to move heavy and large loads, such as heavy equipment, large industrial machines, vehicle or building materials. So this truck has a low and wide chassis structure that allows for easy loading and unloading. The chassis structure is the basic structure of the lowbed trailer, which made of a steel or iron frame and have function to support the weight of the truck itself and the materials being loaded or transported. And next is about finite element method. The finite element method is one of the numerical simulation methods used to estimate the response or behavior of a structure under certain conditions by dividing the component or structure into smaller parts, or it calls discretization. And the second, the complex structures are difficult to solve with analysis mathematics because mathematical analysis require a quality or value that must be known at each point of a structure. So finite element method can be used to help this problem. Third, the application of finite element can be used in several structure analysis, like fluid flow and etc. And the fourth, with the growth of technology, currently there is more finite element method software to help design components. So the calculation process being simpler and faster. And next is about previous research. And there are some of research literature used for reference of this final project. From the sum of this previous research used the topic of stress analysis and chassis structure using finite element method, which used as reference for further design improvement. So, ANSYS is software to help in running simulation and technical analysis about finite element method. The result from ANSYS simulation will help to determine the minimum and maximum stress. There are several processes in running data in this software, such as pre-processing, a step to input data regarding the required material information. Second is analysis, a step to running machine process. The third is post-processing, a step to check and review the result from analysis simulation. And the fourth is convergence, a step to doing convergence tests. Convergence test is a way to determine the correct element size in finite element calculation so that the analysis can obtain valid value. The third is methodology. Methodology is to describe the flowchart of research methodology. This is the flowchart from this project. Start with problem identification about how important structure analysis in manufacturing industry. And the next is determining research problem and objective, and then make 3D modeling, then simulation with ANSYS software to determine the stress and fatigue life and the lowbed trailer chassis structure, and then analyze the stress from the results of ANSYS simulation. If the result is not valid, we will go back to the 3D modeling and fix the design. But if the result is valid, we can continue to discussion and get conclusion, and the research is finished. The research will do in the range from January to June 2023, starting from the research implementation to final project preparation by adjusting the activities in the research methodology. And this is the modeling concept plan. And so that is the end of my final project proposal presentation. Thank you for the great attention and goodbye.